All of New York City's students need a safe learning environment in order to succeed in the classroom and to thrive in their communities. The NYPD is committed to ensuring that this environment exists in every New York City public school, and protecting our school communities, students, staff, families, and teachers is at the core of our public safety mission. This is the determined focus of our nearly 4,000 school safety agents assigned to our school safety division, which Chief Laren will speak about. But we also recognize that safeguarding and improving our schools is not something that our school safety division does on its own. This administration has rightly taken the position that public safety is a collective responsibility, and part of this effort is for the NYPD to deepen its relationships in coordination with our partners. And one of those critical partners is the Department of Education under the leadership of Chancellor David Banks. The police department and the DOE have established true collaboration when working through issues related to school conditions, safety, and training. Our agents and officers cannot do their work without strong relationships with school principals, school administration, teachers, parents, and most importantly, students. While we do communicate frequently, in fact, the Chancellor and I actually meet weekly, earlier this year, as the Deputy Mayor said, the NYPD formalized a process that now requires that our borough and precinct commanders meet either in person or virtually on a monthly basis with every school principal in their area of responsibility. The response to this directive has been very positive from both our personnel and the DOE, and these meetings have provided an additional opportunity to discuss safety plans with our local schools and workshop new ideas. The NYPD has also been intensely focused on youth crime. Over the last several years, there have been a significant increase in the number of shooters under the age of 18 and the number under 18 of people who are victims and arrested with a gun. In fact, under 18 shooting victims actually accounted for 10% of our shooting victims over the last year. So pointedly, what we see is an increase in youth crime and more youth victims of crime. Over the past few months, the NYPD has deployed resources to ensure that our children have what we call safe passage to and from school each day. A child's commute is an extension of their school day, and wherever we see an issue arrive, we must have the resources in place to address it. This includes leveraging our patrol officers, traffic safety personnel, and our transit police officers to be strategically aware and visible on school routes and corridors. In addition to our school safety agents, our precinct-based youth coordination officers are also deployed daily to school dismissals across the city. But we know we cannot do this work in silos. We work closely with the mayor's office, the DOE, and others to keep our children safe. Lastly, it's important to highlight the joint work we perform with the DOE when it comes to active shooter and active threat training. While we all regret that there is even a need for such training, it addresses a stark reality of our modern times. Prior to the school year, in response to a number of school shooting incidents nationwide, the NYPD Counterterrorism Division and School Safety Division facilitated training and programs for school safety agents and members of the DOE. This training was designed to strengthen the response capabilities to all of those working in a school environment in the event of an active school shooter incident, and provide techniques and principles that can be effectively used to diminish threats of all types. Over 5,000 members of the NYPD School Safety Division and the DOE received this training. All of this is done to remain vigilant and to supplement the school safety plans that each precinct and patrol borough maintains, which are tailored to the conditions of our communities. Providing a safe climate in every New York City public school is of the utmost importance to the NYPD, and the police department will continue to work in partnership with the DOE, school leaderships, parents, students, and the communities we serve in furtherance of that responsibility.